This is a quick video just to talk through the different types of image maps that we'll be using in working with displacements and normals and some more advanced material settings. So I've got a collection of brick textures open here that I downloaded from Ambient CG. This is the image pack that we'll be using in this lesson, and I just wanted to talk through each of the different maps that we have access to. The first one is the color map, also referred to sometimes as a diffuse map or the image map. This is just a regular picture that's made in Photoshop or Illustrator or taken as a photo with your camera. It's nothing really all that special or different than what you're used to. This is what's frequently going to be used in the color channel. Sometimes we'll use it in some other channels, but frequently it's just the color. Next is a displacement map, or sometimes referred to as a bump map. They do different things, but they get used pretty synonymously in 3D modeling. The displacement map is always going to be some factor of black and white. And the way this works is the software is going to calculate the dark spaces in this image as negative values and bright spaces as positive values, almost like a topographical map. So if this were applied to a flat image, anything white would stick up as new geometry and anything black would stay flat, right? So this will give the appearance of the gray areas. The grout is going to be pushed out just a little bit, but these whiter areas that are brighter in color and closer to the white value are going to be higher and higher, meaning these bricks are going to actually pop out of our scene. We have a roughness map, which also kind of looks like the displacement map. It's just different parts of it are darker or lighter, but it's going to work in the same way. Dark things are going to have a low roughness value, light things are going to have a high roughness value. And what this is going to do is probably it's going to make our bricks shinier than the grout that's found in between, because it'll have a different roughness value. Then we have our normal maps, which are by far the most unique. Normal maps are calculated in this way to create lighting data. So if we look at this one is kind of showing areas where shadow should take place, and these are used to calculate more realistic shadows even on flat surfaces. Creating normal maps is a bit of a complicated process, so we're not going to cover that in this video, but just know that if you're getting normal maps with your asset packages, you can use them to get that lighting data. So that's what we have: the color map, the displacement map, the roughness, and the normals. This one you can create in any graphics software with a camera. This is really just a converted grayscale of the image, so sometimes we'll make these by hand and lower the contrast, maybe brighten a few things, darken a few things, but they can generally be created in Photoshop as well. And the roughness map just the same. Again, think about areas that you want to be rough or not. Think about areas that you want to be pressed high or kept low, and that's what these images can get you. So that way when you're in Blender or any 3D software, you can now see that those brick areas are being pushed up because of that displacement map. And the map for displacement and the image are identical in their spacing, so that way it really looks like, bricks that are being pressed out of this grout versus anything kind of offset or lopsided. So very powerful combination. Let's get on with it.